Good morning. How are ya? Let's make this fireside chat lickety split. It's approximately 8:35. There was news at 8:30, unemployment claims. Wise owls don't trade news. So you continue to be a wise owl. But truth be told, it wasn't that impactful on the market. Couldn't even tell there was actually an announcement. So maybe there was an announcement. But let's zoom into the day chart. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but we are doing what? Still going up. Until we hit a major pivot. And that would be that Trump candle down there, that big one. This one here. You can pretty much say that we are in an uptrend. So let's see where we are. Yesterday's high was 68.92, 75. Yesterday's low was 68.52. And as we speak, we are currently inside yesterday's range. So there's your morning chicken nugget. Keep it close. And oops, I should also mention that we are inside a little bit yesterday's candle. So we will see which buy stops that we're going to attack first, or sell stops are going to be attacked first. Go down to the minute chart. Oh, let me show you on the 30-minute chart exactly where we are. So yes, we are in between those pink lines. Okay, let's go to the minute chart. Break out the session volume and see where we are in comparison to yesterday's session. In comparison to yesterday's session, we are currently sitting outside of yesterday's value area. So there's your second chicken nugget for the morning. Context sauce coming soon. What was hot and popping last night for the overnight session? I don't know. I was sleeping. Hope you were too. But let's see. Open up the overnight session. Oh, for the overnight session, things have changed since I went to bed. We are currently, our overnight volume point of control is currently below yesterday's volume point of control. So what does that tell us as astute and sharp shoppers? That when we went to the S&P supermarket last night, or the day before, yesterday actually, price might be a little too high. People wanted a better bargain. They left the store, and now this is where our fair price is. So what does that tell us? Here is your chicken nugget sauce, also known as context for the morning. Price is currently sitting inside yesterday's range, but outside of yesterday's value. So what does that tell us? It tells us that the market is slightly out of balance. We can expect an overlapping day, meaning that we could expect to probably, stay in this little range with a 10 plus or minus variation. And as long as we stay inside range, and let's see if we got out of range at all, or where are we? As long as we stay inside, but let me see, I'm going to take this off because I cannot see if we're in or out. Oh, see? Speak of the devil, we're actually outside our range. So we are still slightly out of balance, and we're moving out of balance actually. So we are going to trade in the direction of the imbalance. However, and I say that firmly, if we come back and we start back up in here, as long as we stay in range, then we will trade edge to ledge, meaning from the inside back to the mean reversion trading. However, again, if we get out of range, we will follow the direction of the market. So, if you haven't said your affirmations for the morning, you certainly have some time to do it before the market opens and before I get back at 9:40ish. So go take care of that. When we get back, we'll have another chance to play the S&P game with rules that neither you nor I made up. So I will see you in a few. Thought I'd pop back in to give you a quick update. In the short time between the fireside chat and now, the market is definitely outside of range. So that changes what type of sauce we're using on our chicken nuggets this morning. So we are currently what we say outside, and that tells us that the market is out of balance. Right now, right at this minute, it's acting impulsively, meaning it's going, it's seeking more imbalance. But all I will say is if at open, we start coming back up strongly to get back in range, then we're going to say it's a responsive market. And if it's responsive, that means that we're going to fade our way back into balance. And when it gets to the previous day range, we will see if it bounces around and goes down, or bounces around or passes through and goes up. And if it does go up, then we will look to see if price wants to check yesterday's value area low. So we'll see what happens. So our first check would be at previous day low if we get back up and through, and then our second check would be at value area to determine, what our next moves are. So I just thought I'd update you. Like I said, we don't make the rules, we just play the game. So what they throw us, that's what we have to work with. See you in a few. Welcome back, boys and girls. We started responsively. I'm in a trade going down because it was a responsive move, and yesterday's previous day range is pretty much still holding, and you can see that price has determined that this was too high right here. This one is too high. We did a little auction in here, and I joined. So we will see. I only have one contract on the board right now. If we get to 500, I'll add another one. Never fails. It never fails. Damn it, I should have taken the money and ran. So we made a small profit, but it was a poor ad on my part. I'll bring you guys back when I enter another trade. See you in a few. I can never get in a trade and have you guys with me at the same time. I just can't do that double click. It looks like we're going for overnight low, and I wonder if it's going to go back up and check previous day. Oops, I was trying to get out at 100, but look at the volume at the bottom of the chart. They're just coming in heavy. Buyers are coming in with a vengeance. I got out. We tapped overnight low. Sellers started coming back in. I wonder if we're going to go back down and go to the variable high volume node. 41 to 31. It's a nice reversion down. I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to go back and start trading the micro, just because I'm still a student of this auction market theory. I'm still learning to incorporate the statistical probabilities into my trading, and I don't quite have it down like how I'd like. So when we play with the micros, we can get 2 micros, that's $2.50. We can afford to not be so unsettled in thought versus playing with a $12.50 contract. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. I hope I remember to do that. So when the market opened, you can see that plummet down. We did a price check here, and then we dropped, and it consistently, it kept saying that the price was too high, price was too high, price was too high. We went down, there was really no marker. And right now it looks like we're going to check previous day low. And if we do that, that would put us in yesterday's range, and or we would be checking yesterday's range. And when we get to yesterday's range and we start checking it, if it hovers and we have a mini auction, that might be telling us that price was too high and we will be heading back down, or if not, then heading back down like with a trend day. And if it doesn't, and we get back into back into range, that'll signal that, the market is seeking two-sided trading. So this is where we're trying to get to. I wish I had a pointer. This is where we're trying to get to see what the market is doing. And you can see it has a little bit of liquidity to get through. right here. You can see this store where I'm hovering around has been pretty busy. So we're up here. Do you think it is going to come back? Oh, it's going to previous day low, all right. People are pulling liquidity. We are chomping through it. When it gets there, I'll come back if it gets there. Update, it's 10:30ish, and I've added the initial balance high and the initial balance low to the chart, and we're kind of in the middle, but we're leaning towards the low. The fact that I'm only looking for shorts at this moment, I'm going to enter a low, or should I? I'm going to enter a trade to check the IB low. Which is at 68.17. I'm not adding a contract because every time I add a contract, it goes in the wrong direction. So I'm not adding a contract. We will take it off at 1. So what I did was I'm taking it off at a couple ticks before, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have taken it off when I was down in the 400s. I took it off because I want to leave with like at least $500 today, and I think we already did that for the day. But it seems that we're going to initial balance low, and once we get there, so when we came up and we tested, the opening price, and we've plummeted. So far, it seems that we're trending down. We're definitely following our chicken nugget sauce of the day, and it's a trend day because of the impulsive selling. So let's see if it makes it to that initial balance low, which is 68.1675. If it makes it there, I will call it a day with you guys. But if it gets back up to the blue box, which is where a lot of the auction is taking place today, because that you can see that's where our developing volume point of control is currently. That's this. I will call it a day because I already made my trades for the day and I'm not giving anything back. So as a reminder, tomorrow we will be trading the micro. That way, oh, here it goes, IB low, we made it. We will be trading the micros. I will be able to start with 2 contracts, and we will reach our goals very slowly, but with lot less heart pounding. So until we connect tomorrow, you guys stay safe in these trading streets. And unfortunately, these posts are not, on the same day that the market is taking place, but it's a good place for you to go back and see how I was thinking for that day. And maybe if you are in agreement with me, you'll come back and check me out, and because great minds think alike. So until then, smooches.